We're here in Blackpool just a few weeks before the season officially begins here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, or Pleasure Beach Resort as of yesterday. So yeah, as always, let's do a perimeter walk and do a close season update and all that fun stuff, which I haven't done yet this close season, which is a shame. I normally do a few, and it looks like this will be the last one, the first and last one now. The season will be underway in less than 2 weeks' time, so let's check out the updates. Obviously there's new big one track. There might be like testing going on at this time. It's quite early, so probably not like early in the morning, like 10 o'clock. So yeah, we'll see what happens. See what we can see. Any work taking place. I've not seen the new big one track yet, like coming up from the first drop. So yeah, I came in December and like the track section was empty, but it was dark because we came from one of the show and like I only saw it on the way out of one of those shows. But yeah, the first update there is to give. One thing I will say is there's a lot of staff looking around, so work is happening. But that's obvious. Yeah, I don't know how long this has been here. There's a sign here. A new sign advertising White Knuckle weekends, which is basically what they call the first few weekends of the season, the 11.5s. And there we go. There's our first look at the Pleasure Beach Resort branding on like adverts and stuff around the park. Did a video on it yesterday, the new logo, because like yeah, gotta be done at it. And it looks okay, to be honest. It probably looks better in white, like on blue sky with a blue background, than it does in yellow with a dark blue background. So yeah, it's the same with Thorpe Park really. Everyone moaned about it straight away as soon as it got released basically. But like on the branding, on adverts, it's not going to be that bad. Oxhoyle Environmental are here, guys. The arcade door's open and there's clearly bit of work happening opposite Passage del Terra. Got a new Evolution of Magic advert here right away. It looks like they're calling the show Identity by Evolution of Magic. Don't think it ever used to be called Identity, but that show is really cool. So yeah, if you haven't been and seen it, recommend it. Whoa, 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 that's so 2023. Here's another one with the Pleasure Beach Resort branding on the signs. Ken Webster. Oh, so these shows have been here for so long, and it's really cool that they're still around, still obviously attracting loads of people. But yeah, there we go, Pleasure Beach Resort showing Ken Webster. If you haven't seen the Winter Work series from Blackpool Pleasure Beach yet this winter, go check it out. But how cool would it be next week if we got an episode on Winter Works of what's behind the barrel? In all seriousness, no, the area around the barrel's looking really clean because they actually give it a jet wash. They showed that in one of the videos. Yeah, it's really cool. No idea what all this stuff is. Well, they're doing work in here. Oh my god! What? Yeah, there's someone working in there. There used to be an arcade in there. It's only just sprung to mind that it doesn't look like the arcade's in there anymore. That could mean something. Who knows? But yeah, Valhalla is looking very clean, very fresh. Like, by the looks of the Winter Works, it looks like they have done a lot of cleaning and painting and all sorts. Like, there's a lot of stuff in there that's going to look a bit fresher on opening day. Like, yeah, there was a bit of dirt around the barrel, especially on Valhalla's facade. So, yeah, the fact they've gone and jet washed it, like, yeah, that's cool. Also, Ice Blast is still there and it's still standing because that ride is subject to various rumours at the moment that it's not going to be here for much longer. It might not even open on opening day, some people are saying, which would be a shame if that's the case, because there was no announcement made of its closure obviously if it is permanent. So that's always a bit of a disappointing thing. When rides are closing and the park know that the ride's closing at the end of the season, it should be announced, like at least before the end of the summer. Similar to like Apocalypse, I can't remember when exactly it was announced, but Drayton Manor announced it, Leesburg announced the log flume removal, stuff like that. It's always better when rides, well, when we know that rides are going, so you can get your last rides on them. Ice Blast, I love Ice Blast. I've loved going on it over the years as a kid and all that, so it'd be a shame if it, you know, we never got to go on it again. Although some of it does just sound like Ice Blast. Yeah, because I was just about to say, yes, it might not be here for in 5 years time or whatever, but I do think it's going to come back for this season. There's been some pictures posted of the seats that have been removed. They get removed every close season. We've seen that, like, there's been times where we've been here in the close season, this area's open, so we've been able to see Ice Blast seats. There might be footage of that on the channel from previous closed season updates actually, years ago. Yeah, they removed the seats for maintenance and stuff like that, so if they're still off on opening day, then that's a cause for concern. But yeah, this year, or this month, next month, don't think Ice Blast is going anywhere, and I assume they are going to put the seats back on there. Because, like, yeah, like I said, they take them off every close season. And yes, there's been markings around there as well, which is another suggestion that it's not going to be here much longer, and it's going to be replaced with something else. I'd love to see a big drop tower instead of a shock tower, to be honest. There's rumours of a gyro swing, I'd love that as well. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, hopefully we get a few more rides on Ice Blast in 2024. Some wood on the floor, and there's this sign here which could suggest that there are no more HB Leisure or arcade games being delivered to this particular arcade. Can't really see much else, but there's work going on inside that building. Got some old slot machines here, but they don't look in use. Interesting. There's been rumours of a, well, I say rumours, there's been some people that say they would like a museum at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, or Pleasure Beach Resort. I would also love a museum, because there must be loads of historic things from over the years here that are just left in storage that could be put out on display, and that's a potential location for it in there. I just did a full turnaround for no reason. Guess we'll have to see what happens. I don't think they'll put another shop in there because they've already got the massive Pleasure Beach store, which might be open today. I know it's open on weekends, like, you know, last week, this weekend, and the weekend before the season as well. So we'll see what happens. Whether it opens on weekdays or not, we'll find out when we get round. An on Pleasure Beach construction update, but is that crazy coaster back under construction? We haven't made it round to where the new big one track is yet, but is next year's retrack already in the planning? There's work there. Oh, they're out of shot, they're out of shot. There we go. Just near Infusion, what's that, the second drop? Like, yeah, just before the turnaround. Interesting. Now we've crossed the road just to get a better view of this new track. Basically the scaffolding's still up, but yeah, then I spotted them two workmen on the second drop, so yeah, are they already planning for next year? Who knows, but we definitely won't be seeing the big one testing right now. If I zoom in it won't focus, but there's people on Big Dipper as well. That drop got retracked heavily a couple of years ago, so I assume it's just general maintenance, but that's still cool. Looks like they're doing a full-on track walk, just checking things, which is cool. Alright then, if you can hear me, because it is slightly windy the season and all that, here we go. The 2023/24 Big One retrack is complete. The scaffolding is still up. To be honest, because of where the sun is right now, we're not getting a great view of it. I can't really tell, like, the colour difference, like it just looks the same from here, to be honest. But hey ho, we'll zoom in a little bit and have a closer look at it while we're across here, and then we'll go like underneath, I've forgotten the name of the street, to be honest. But yeah, also, as I was about to start that clip, Icon is testing. Just rolled back from the first top hat, which means it won't be opening on the 2nd of March because it's unsafe. Just to clear it up, that was a joke. But yeah, hopefully we'll see it complete the circuit while we're stood here. Get a good shot of the Immelman from over there. But yeah, this big one scaffolding, that's not a good thumbnail, is it? Last year I'm pretty sure I used this as a thumbnail, but it was obviously that section there instead of that section there. Basically done the same area 2 years in a row, but like completely different drops. Made it over the top hat for the first time this morning, I assume. And we wait because we have a better view of the Immelman than we do of the top hat, so anytime now, I think it has stalled. It hasn't stalled. Running nice and quickly. Anyways, the sun is no longer in our faces, so a bit of a better shot of the big one and its new track. Can just about see the shine from here now. Like yeah, one of these track pieces was like fully refurbished, and then the rest of them were like replaced entirely by Tazika as always, and I'm looking forward to getting back on it like literally next weekend. It has been testing, not today but like obviously pre-season. We've seen Avalanche from over here just as well, so yeah, lots of activity around the park. Something's been delivered to Icon and I think Avalanche has just reached its brake run. Yeah, we're underneath, I think it's called Watson Road, if I remember rightly. And yeah, plenty of activity going on around Big Dipper. Infusion right there, that was really awkward. Hope he didn't mind. Then Avalanche, Revolution's been tested. A separate part to Pleasure Beach Express, just there. Looks like the train is there, ready to go though. But yeah, underneath here, there was paintwork going on around Big Dipper Station, it looked like. And yeah, like loads of people just walking along that path then towards Big Dipper, and like Icon's wrap queue and the Enzo entrance and stuff. Yeah, Avalanche train still in the station. So yeah, I'll try and get some, you know, a quick look inside of, you know, what Big Dipper looks like right now. There's a train on the transfer track in the station, presumably ready to go. So yeah, just general TLC and maintenance basically. Very quick look at Big Dipper then, because it is like really busy around there. Plenty happening. Train on the transfer track there, and yeah, there's just plants all over the place basically. Don't know what that is. Can't really tell. Then like that stuff in like the blue bag there as well. And yeah, this area around the fountain, oh, it's still there. It's been painted up nice and fresh, which is cool. Even after the 100th anniversary, when all of this like blue paint was happening. But yeah, they're still continuing to maintain the Big Dipper station area. I was going to say not much is happening at Infusion, but we can hear stuff. It doesn't look like there's a train in the station. There's a cherry picker there. And yeah, that's about it. Like the whole like thing's drained. Well, not completely, but there we go. Sometimes there's scaffolding on some bits of the lower track, but that might have already been done or whatever. Doesn't need doing. Who knows? Oh, there's scaffolding on Big Dipper actually, which is rather cool. Maybe that's what we can hear. Probably is. One of Pleasure Beach Resort's resort hotels, the Big Blue Hotel, is having some work done to it. Very cool. Alright then, we are on top of the little bridge that goes over the Pleasure Beach train station. Saw Icon testing as we were walking up here, so fingers crossed whilst we are up here taking it all in, we see another one go over. From here, it's not really picking up on the camera, but I think there's some scaffolding on the steeplechase station, and there are people on the Revolution station as well. So maybe we'll see the train return from the other side we saw it on earlier. It's pretty quiet around two of the smooth wooden roller coasters here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The only noises we can really hear are things from the other side of the park and pigeons flapping in the bushes. But yeah, mainly just like avalanche and stuff that's still testing an icon. Alright then, that concludes our perimeter walk around Blackpool Pleasure Beach, the first of 2024. Under 2 weeks to go now. We've seen some testing, we've seen some painting, and we've seen like the new branding on some signs. Like yeah, seen some cool stuff. Love coming here in the close season for a perimeter walk. But yeah, shit, might have left it this late, but yeah, it's so busy. We might be coming to Blackpool on Saturday, so if we get time down here and there's enough going on that it's to the point where it's worth filming another update, I will do. But other than that, I guess that's it until the 2nd of March now, which is next Saturday. Not far away now at all. And yeah, exciting times. If it's not, I'll fix that screen over there. It's going to be nice to upload a video again, to be honest. Sort of knew that this one was going to happen today. I didn't know about the one yesterday until it happened, obviously, and I managed to rush a video out late at night. Yeah, I'm now heading up north to the north of Blackpool to do the Merlin Midway attractions, Madame Tussauds, Sea Life and the Dungeons, which I'll probably do a vlog from each. Well, not the Dungeons because you can't vlog in there, obviously. But yeah, it's been like 2 years now since I've done a vlog from Sea Life and Madame Tussauds, so it'll be interesting to see if anything's changed. I know there's a few new things in Madame Tussauds. So yeah, why not? Rain in Blackpool for the day. Started here at Pleasure Beach because it was forecast to start raining at like 12, 1 o'clock-ish. So got this done now before it starts raining, if it does. Can't really tell at the minute, but there's clouds, so potentially. But yeah, stay tuned for those vlogs, which will take us into the season nicely, with like actually setting me up for a consistent upload schedule, which isn't going to happen. But yeah, I'll upload when I can. This will hopefully come out tonight or tomorrow. Then the Sea Life and Madame Tussauds vlogs, hopefully both of them come out before the season starts on the 2nd of March. And there's also a few videos I have planned as well to film at home, which if I get the time for, I would love to do those. So yeah, stay tuned. If you're aware of anything like in the arcade or whatever, let us know, because I'm curious what's going on in there, to be honest. And also, the Pleasure Beach store was shut. It looked shut anyway, and it looked like they were doing some stuff to like the signage on top of the entrance to that building. So yeah, hopefully we're going to see some Pleasure Beach Resort branding on there as well. But yeah, until the 2nd of March or Saturday, if I film something on the 27th. Thank you very much for watching this close season update from Pleasure Beach Resort or Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And I'll see you on the 2nd of March, or up there at Sea Life or Madame Tussauds.